Hey, what's up? I'm almost done with all the Marvel movies so far. I just need to do my Fantastic Four reviews, my Iron Man reviews, and Avengers setup films, and some other movies going on and on. I was trying to get my basic thoughts for the Marvel characters that been made out into movies. I will do older ones. It's just I need to do the ones that are the older ones that have been out for a very long time. The ones that not just came out in 2008 to 2011. Where I'm gonna be waiting to do those, and I'm gonna be doing the Fantastic Four later. But I'm just waiting to review the whole the 2006 series. I'm currently watching that. So once I'm done looking at that series, I'll be able to do my Fantastic Four reviews. Now we're gonna do the Ghost Rider movie. And a lot of people say this is the movie that didn't set up Ghost Rider for a character for a movie. A lot of people say this is the hated movie that people don't want to watch or want to even see when it comes to Ghost Rider. A lot of people say Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance is good, but it's gonna take a while for me to see that film to know if what they're saying is true. So Ghost Rider, I've seen this movie like at least two times. I don't have a fond memory of it, but I have a basic idea of the character. He basically Johnny Blades lost his soul to the devil, and he has to be like this bounty hunter in this film. Which I'm not saying I didn't like. Is a little bit more different. A lot of people say it's based on the Dan Coach Ghost Rider, but more than the Johnny Blaze character, where Johnny Blaze is kind of like acts like a little bit like Wolverine, and that's what I've heard from the basic Ghost Rider character. I don't know nothing about the Ghost Rider. Coming into this film, looking into a review, so like you say, I can do this. I can't do this review without anybody helping me out in this. I'm just trying to do a basic review as a movie review. I'm not looking at it as a comic book film. If I understand the character, I don't understand the character a lot to say a lot of things about it. So I'm not gonna make a lot of judgments or a lot of kind of judgments. I can't make my judgments on the film without saying I don't know the character to make my judgment for the character. Now this movie came out in 2007, the year before the Avengers setup film. So this kind of like ended out the genre of the 2000s big movie gap from all these other films to other films right there on the list. But Ghost Rider was its own film set up for a character for itself, but a lot of people say they didn't like it because a lot of people disagree with Nick Cage being the actor, because during that year Nick Cage didn't get a lot of promising roles, so he was getting like a lot of roles that weren't that good to be casted well, and Ghost Rider was supposed to help him revamp the acting style that he was wanting to go for. But Ghost Rider was set to be its own kind of film without any basic comic book acknowledgement. But again, I can't make that judgment to know if anyone could tell me in the comments anything about Ghost Rider, so I can make an updated review, so I can understand the movie a little more better. But I'm going off from a movie standpoint. I don't know anything about it for a basic comic book point. Now there is some annoying scenes I didn't enjoy in the film. With that goth where I say he had flames all over his face, and that was hot. Like I don't like. Once I watched the trailer, I know that from the start I didn't want to watch the film at all. Ghost Rider has its own set standards for it, but again, Ghost Rider's character as Johnny Blaze is supposed to be kind of like Wolverine with a little bit of a womanizer, so that's why even Mendez would just put it in there just to be a pretty face. A lot of people say that, but this movie has its own standpoint for a movie. Again, I don't want to make judgments without understanding the character. So with the film's character, I didn't know anything about the character going in. I just wanted to watch the film, which I got to see it, but I didn't really enjoy it when I thought I was gonna expect something, because the villain looks like when I look at the villain, he looks like one of those freaking Twilight rejects. But I don't know much of the plot. The plot's a blur to me right now, but I'm not 100% sure, but I will try to rewatch this film in Spirit of Vengeance. Maybe I'll do an updated review for this one when I get to watch Spirit of Vengeance. So this is kind of like my thoughts on the basic concept for the Ghost Rider movie. A lot of people say it's bad. I don't know what's bad with it because I didn't read the comics for the character, but with looking at the movie by itself, it is kind of bad. So that's my review for Ghost Rider. My rating would be from a 1 to 5. I do a different scale rating from 1 to 10 and 1 to 5. If I were to do it for my 1 to 5, I have to say it's rated at 1. Its rating is 1. So one more review after this, and I hope you guys enjoy these reviews I've been pushing out. I'm not pushing these movies out, but it's to be made. So yeah, I'm a comic book dude, and